To win more in sports betting means having a process and data that you can trust. And that's what we do for you automatically every day at Probably. We track data from the top sportsbooks around the world. Once it's $50,000 bettors, $100,000 bettors. Because of those high-powered bettors, they have the ability to create the best data. We then use that data to find you the best bets at legal U.S. sportsbooks. And it's been a hot run here, and I got to tell you, that hot run did not include yesterday. Even though we got the meta game right of the Mets rebounding after their big team meeting, they did not put up the runs production we wanted to see in that game. So that, as a result, killed a lot of the correlated bets. But ultimately, when you have the bad days, you know the good days are coming because that's just how this all works. It's how the variance levels out here when you are using top-of-market data. So let's dust ourselves off. We're going to talk about the reality of betting here. There's going to be bad days. It can't always be winners you're reeling out. But today we're going to reel out some goddamn winners. Let's go. Let's get it going. The top 10 MLB bets for Friday, May 31st, the last day of May. And let's get it going with the man on the thumbnail, Ronel Blanco, under 5.5 strikeouts. Today, according to those top sportsbooks around the world, he's got a 51% chance of going under 5.5 strikeouts. The best bet right now is at plus 115 odds. You combine that with the probability, that 51% probability, it's like getting 15% VIG just to take that bet. Normally a 50-50 bet's going to be at minus 110. You're getting plus 115 here. That's a 25% flip for you. So that's the kind of bet you should take. It's got an 8.7 probability score, EV calculation there for Ronel Blanco under 5.5 strikeouts. We got Albert Suarez as one of the best gifts we've had here, but also one of the more inappropriate ones. But Albert Suarez over 4.5 hits allowed, a 49% chance of Albert Suarez is represented here by South Park's Fat Albert's parody here. 49% probability of Albert Suarez over 4.5 hits allowed. Best bets at plus 112 odds. Combine it with the probability, get yourself a 4.2 probability score. And that probability score, again, a basic EV calculation, the win rate times the win amount minus the loss rate times the loss amount. That's how you calculate the expected value of anything in life, especially in sports betting. So Albert Suarez over 4.5 hits allowed, plus 112 odds, 4.2 probability score. You got Kenta Maeda over 4.5 strikeouts, a 47% chance that Kenta Maeda throws over 4.5 strikeouts today, and Red Sox Tigers. The best bet's at plus 125 odds. Once again, we combine that with the probability to get ourselves a 4.7 probability score for Kenta Maeda over 4.5 strikeouts. We had the Marlins over 2.5 in the first half, a 44% chance the Marlins score over 2.5 runs in the first half of today's game, today versus the Rangers. Best bet right now is at plus 140. Combine out the probability, get yourself a 5 probability score for the Marlins over 2.5 runs in the first half of today's game. Got Patrick Corbin under 3.5 strikeouts versus the Guardians. 49% chance of Corbin to go under 3.5 strikeouts today. The best bet's at plus 115 odds. You combine it with the probability, get yourself a 4.6 probability score for Patrick Corbin under 3.5 strikeouts. Of course, here, the filtering we're using, you can customize for yourself if you want to on Probably. Just go to probably.com or check the link in the description. App Store version of Probably available there as well, along with the 7-day free trial. So we have a 4+ probability score going, over 40% probability. And again, the sportsbook filtering is what I will point out here. If you want to filter down just the sportsbooks you have money in or sportsbooks you want to deposit in because they have some sick bonuses going, you can filter down just that. And it's what you should do for yourself. You know, I don't do it here on video because we're trying to make the most populous bets possible. See what else we have at this highest possible probability score. Of course, every bet above a 2 probability score is good to go, but I do try to target the highest probability score bets here in the hopes we can get you guys the most sophisticated opportunities here, the most gentlemanly opportunities. No, the best opportunities for you. The higher the probability score, obviously, the better the EV should be theoretically. So Sixto Sanchez under 2.5 earned runs, a 61% chance that Sixto here throws under 2.5 earned runs. The best bet right now is at minus 140 odds. You combine it with that probability, get yourself a 4.2 probability score for Sixto Sanchez under 2.5 earned runs today. We got Michael Wacha under 17.5 player outs. 44% chance of Michael Wacha to have under 17.5 outs. The best bet right now is at plus 140 odds. If you combine it with the probability, get yourself a 5 probability score for Michael Wacha under 17.5 outs. There's that Ronel Blanco bet again. Okay, I don't know why we're getting a lot of Ronel Blanco. The good news is that this line is available everywhere. So it's the main thing here. So we don't remove the dupes, so we can make sure that you actually see the bet if you're scrolling through fast. We didn't hit Walker Buehler, right? Let's get Walker Buehler under 17.5 outs. 43% chance of Walker Buehler under 17.5 outs. The best bet right now is at plus 143 odds. Combined with the probability, get yourself a 5.3 probably score for Walker Buehler under 17.5 outs. I'm going to drop the probably score here just to get us a few more bets to hit our 10, and we'll go to the home runs and all the long shot derivatives. We got Tanner Bibby over 17.5 outs, 57% chance of Tanner Bibby to go over 17.5 outs today. The best bet is at minus 121 odds. Combined with the probability, get yourself a 3.5 probably score for Tanner Bibby over 17.5 outs. We got Guardians and Nationals Nerfy under 0.5 first inning total runs. The no-run first inning, a 53% chance of the Nerfy today in Guardians and Nationals. The best bet is at minus 105 odds. Combine that with the probability, get yourself a 2.6 probably score for Guardians Nationals Nerfy, no run first inning in Guardians Nationals. I think this correlates okay. It correlates the Marlins bet. Doesn't correlate perfectly with the under on runs bet, but we'll take we'll take Marlins Rangers here over 5.5 first half runs. This will be our last bet before we move on to home runs. 43% chance here of Marlins and Rangers to go over 5.5 in the first half today. The best bet is at plus 140 odds. Combined with the probability, get yourself a 4 probably score for Marlins Rangers over 5.5 in the first half. Had to pause briefly to cough there, but now we're back on the grind. This has been a new thing for me. You have to pause in the middle of the video because I've been sick all week. Of course, toddler germs from daycare was the most fun thing to have in your life. But we're going to home run town nevertheless. 4+ probably score, 0 to 40% probability. Let's go. Taylor Ward to hit a home run today. 12% chance of Taylor Ward to hit a home run. The best bet is at plus 800 odds. You combine it with the probability, get yourself a 4.9 probably score for Taylor Ward to hit a home run in Mariners Angels. Dalton Varsho to hit a home run today has an 11% chance in Blue Jays Pirates. According to the top sportsbooks around the world, the best bet is at plus 850 odds. Combined with the probability, get yourself a 5.5 probably score for Dalton Varsho. I hate his name so much. Dalton Varsho over 0.5 home runs. And guys, if you're watching to this point of the video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. I'll ask now because I'm stumbling through this one. I got to admit, we're a little flustered. Our kid is getting moved up in daycare and apparently not going to be with his best buddies moving up. So proud of him that he's smart enough to move up, but a little bit concerned about how the trickle down is going to affect all of us next week. So just found that out right before doing the video. And this is parenting and betting, two things that go hand in hand. Nolan Shanuel over 0.5 home runs, a 10% chance of Nolan Shanuel to hit one today in Mariners Angels. The best bet is at plus 1,000. Combined with the probability, get yourself a 5.8 probably score for Nolan Shanuel over 0.5 home runs. Got Jared Kelenic to hit a home run today. The 10% probability here. And Braves Athletics, plus 1,000 odds for Jared Kelenic to hit a home run. The best bet right now, plus 1,000. Combined with the probability, get yourself a 10 probably score for Jared Kelenic to hit a home run. And Braves A's. Remember the days when all the Mariners fans thought he was going to be really good? I hope that comes true today. Nick Gonzalez over 0.5 home runs. A 10% chance of Nick Gonzalez to hit one today. The best bet is at plus 900 odds. Combined with the probability, get yourself a 4.2 probably score for Nick Gonzalez over 0.5 home runs. And last but not least, Colt Keith here, who's not Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce also might not play much football this year with A.D. Mitchell coming in. That's neither here nor there. Colt Keith over 0.5 home runs, a 10% chance Colt Keith to hit one today in Red Sox Tigers. Best bets at plus 1,000 odds. Combined with the probability, get yourself a 5 probably score for Colt Keith to hit a home run today. Guys, of course, I don't do videos on the weekend because there's too many other things to do, but you, for yourself, should be getting probably in your life all day long. And I do these bets every morning, 9 to 10 a.m. window every single morning. But for you out there, the data does move around. There's going to be more valuable windows where if you're doing your picks, you're putting in your bets for the day at 4 o'clock, at 5 o'clock, once the lineups are solidified on the East Coast, that's going to be better for you to hop in a probably and check the data then. So, just little parts of process here that in terms of creating content, as I talk about, like people doing videos the night before on YouTube, that doesn't help you. Me doing content at 9 a.m. usually does help you. We still have pretty good closing line value, but still it's better for you to hop in, filter down for your own sportsbook and place bets at 4 o'clock, at 5 o'clock every day. You want to help yourself out. If you really want to win more in sports betting, using that market data at different times of day, especially getting closer to lock, be the best thing you can do for yourself. So I encourage you to go check out probably.com/subscribe. Use the promo code FIRST on there. Check the pinned comment down below for the 7-day free trial of Probably on the App Store, Either way, I'll be back with you guys on Monday. So hopefully I'll feel less like ass then. I've been hacking up along all week. But enjoy your weekends, guys. Let's close out May strong. And of course, good luck. Bye-bye.